Hello friends, how you going? Just going to give an update on my health situation. I think the last time I updated was a couple of weeks ago. Again, it's been a really good couple of weeks. By no means perfect, but it's been really good. I feel my energy has increased, and I want to speak a bit more specifically about what's been going on and what I think has helped me, and some of the ideas that I have too. I've really been able to increase the number of things that I've been able to do. So a couple of weeks ago I did a full day at class, doing a manual handling, a very practical class, a training session, and also that week I went back and attended church for the first time in a while, which is great, and also managed to get along yesterday. I've been making more videos for my other channel, and I've made a few for this channel as well, and I've just been able to do more exercise. I've done probably about 30 minutes or so of walking a day, a 10 in the morning, a 20 in the evening, and as you would see in the videos, some of those include up at Moriata in the hills as well, which is really great, and just generally feeling more stable in my body. The things that have really helped me has been having a real structure around my days. So as I've spoken before so many times about the electronics, really having the structure that I've been keeping accountable to my mentor for has been, say, not checking the phone before 8 in the morning, allowing myself to stay there and sleep in, and then checking the phone at 10, and then checking it between 10 and 12 I can do for an hour with 10 pickups maximum, and then between 12 and 3:30 in the afternoon, no phone time at all, so my mind's completely clear. And then in the afternoon up until around 7:30, when I like to put my phone away, allow myself just one more hour and another 10 or so pickups. So in the day, aiming for 2 hours of phone with 20 pickups, which is so much compared to what I could do before. But the temptation now with more energy is to just waste it on electronics and things which are just going to clog up my mind and drain my energy. So having that structure in place actually gives me something to aim at. It means that I won't go to 4 or 5 hours a day on my phone. And if I do go over, it might be 2.5. So that's been a huge positive for me. The other positive has been just allowing myself to rest when I need to. If I'm feeling tired on a particular day, I can just put everything aside and just say I'm just going to rest. If I feel like no, a walk's not going to help me, it's going to strain me too much, just not doing it and resting. Whereas before I would often just push through, thinking the more I do, the more progress. And also just trying to maintain a really calm morning routine when I wake up, and an evening routine when I go to bed. And I want to make a video about that evening routine. I've recorded some of the footage, so those have been the things that have really helped. And with daylight savings ending here, it gets dark earlier now, around 6 o'clock. And when it's like that, I actually like to, much easier just to sit inside or just sit outside under the stars and really just settle in for the evening. So things go away early. I'll have the diffuser going by my side. I'll have relaxing music going, just have my nice chamomile tea, and really relax, and that helps to calm the mind so much. So the major things that have helped me have been having less electronics, starting to do more exercises, having those calming routines in place, and I've also been able to catch up with some friends more too, which has been good, just here and there, but I've put a limit on the times that I catch up with people to an hour, and that's helped me to stay within my limits. So that's been a really big help as well. So now I'm able to integrate some social stuff back into my life through church and catching up with friends here and there. And I've realized as well that even if I just do a half-hour call to someone or just send some voice messages back and forth, I'm really getting some of that social interaction. I'm also spending a lot of time working on Line of Fire Ministries, my Christian channel. line of fire. And that's been a blessing because it's given me something to really be stimulated about and to work towards and to be motivated and passionate about each day. I've been getting back to a lot of emails from people, helping people, interacting with people. So it's been huge progress forward if I think of where I was before. And when I started this series at the start of the year, I thought, yeah, I finally want to get better. I finally want to do it. But there's always that doubt in your mind as, will I actually do it? Or is it just going to be talk and I'm going to fall back into the same habits? But it has been a really increased level of discipline and structure and just understanding about the illness and how I need to live that I've never had before. And having someone keeping me accountable has been the biggest help that I could do as well. So apart from that, I've started looking into foods again. My diet's actually really quite healthy. I was looking about cutting back sugars more to give me more energy and to help my body. But I realised I have less than 10 grams of sugar a day, probably less than 7. And I could cut it back a little bit more, but I don't think I need to. I think it would be restricting myself too much. I'm trying now to cut back bread and pastas. I don't have heaps, but I can go buy rolls here and there. So I'm really trying to go as light as I can and give my body the ability to digest well, to heal itself well. I've started making the last couple of weeks some vegan curries because sometimes I just like to not eat meat so that it's lighter, it's better for my digestion, I feel more energetic. And I might make a video on that as well, on some of these curries and put the recipes up for people too. I really enjoy them. And just keeping to my lunches, which have been just beans and rice and salad with a bit of tomato sauce, and looking to replace the rice again with some buckwheat maybe, which I was doing about a year or so ago, which is really healthy for you. So that's the diet side of things. I've been keeping up with my green juices, just trying to get those vegetables in. I've got a supplement, an all-in-one greens powder that I mix up, which is really great to get those nutrients I'm not getting from the meals. And I want to be more conscious about doing some shopping for vegetables and stuff too, to really get some more of those into my diet. I'm also looking at writing up a list of what I eat in a day, and there's a program called Chronometer online where it analyzes all your nutrients and vitamins and all of that. And then I want to give it to my sister who has studied dietetics, and she is a machine when it comes to health. She can just help me so much. Her knowledge is just a wealth of knowledge there. So I'm so blessed by that. She's happy to help me as well. So I want to get the diet even better. I want to cut out anything that's draining energy. And the more I'm recovering and the more I'm seeing life coming back to normal, the more motivated I am to go higher and higher. I've also started some strength exercises too. I've noticed that I've shed a bit of fat, which is really good. I haven't for a long time with all the bloating that I've got from my condition, so that's been amazing. And I'm really looking to just tone up, just to get some strength and be really lean and muscular without being really big, but just want to get low body fat, get really healthy, because having gone through something like this, I want to put myself in the best place I can to be able to live as much of my life as I can going forward. I don't want to just tread water, and I don't want to risk going backwards. So I want to include some more videos on this as well, on some of the exercises, on some of the foods, on just all of these things which are helping me too. So I'm feeling incredibly positive. My mental health is amazing. My emotional state is amazing. I'm feeling better than I've felt. I just feel fantastic. So long way to go still for me, but I can just feel something's turned again in the last even week or so. It's just, I've gotten to a higher level. So I'm just going to keep going. And now that I've got this energy in my body, it'll allow my body to heal even easier. So I'll give you another update in a couple of weeks or so, and I'll be looking to make some of these other videos too, which will help you no matter where you're at in your health journey. So thanks for listening, friends. We'll chat with you soon. If you like this video, give it the thumbs up below. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new videos. Feel free to leave any comments or questions below, and don't forget to share with your friends.